And listen, this is why we can't have a two system. This is why we can't have a two-party system because of they're politicizing all of this stuff, and then they're making it, it's crazy because I'm sure some people are happy that somebody's home has burned down. Because I heard somebody say, well, the rich, they got to pay their fair share. Okay, but it doesn't mean burn their house down. Okay, I understand. But in this situation, there was a situation with the ultra rich, because you don't know Palisades. A lot of our entertainers, I'm talking about mega $1 million homes and beachfront property in LA is pretty much, the most expensive real estate in the world. And you talking about, ultra rich, family heirlooms lost, paintings, things that cannot be replaced. And then a lot of people, they're not talking about in Altadena. And Altadena was a large population of black wealth, because in the 60s, Altadena was after the Civil Rights Acts and the Fair Housing Acts and all of that, was the first city to allow blacks to move into a suburban city. And families that moved in, first generation, pretty much lost everything. Okay. And we'll talk about that down the road. But back in 2015, Garcetti came up with a plan to do something about the water. And he said to provide reliable and sustainable local water supply for Angelenos. And not Harris, but Bass like to use that Angelenos constantly. Now, the LA Department of Water and Power supplies nearly 4 million citizens of Los Angeles through the operation of 7,200 miles of water transmission to be distributed to mains. Okay, now Los Angeles is at a crossroads with regards of its water's future, and the ability whether what may be a new normal or a prolonged drought requires changes for all. In addition, the rapidly aging infrastructure of the LA Department of Water and Power, much in which needs to be corrected. Okay, this was back in 2016, back in 2015. Okay. And then the reason why the water, we're going to just get down to it, because people don't really understand the reason why there was no hydrants in Palisades is because the reservoir in Palisades has been empty for the last 6 months. Okay. This is the reservoir right here. It's been empty, and it's behind me. It's been empty for 6 months due to repairs, and they have not put any repairs or conducted any repairs. That's number one. So when they went to the fire hydrants and there was no water available, it's been debunked in the sense of that the pressure of the water